That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ!
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion! We got a new champion! But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on!
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. CM Punk cannot get over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, the 6th longest in history, 434 days, but it's over.
Come on, Cole, great run? It was a legendary run.
But that doesn't give Punk any right to walk out here with the WWE title when it doesn't belong to him.
To play devil's advocate, in Punk's mind, the WWE Championship was stolen from him, and he's merely reclaiming possession.
Somebody explain to me why, as Punk says, Rock winning was grand larceny. Explain to me how The Rock stole the WWE Championship.
Well, according to Punk's line of thinking, Punk had Rock beat at the Royal Rumble. Then the match was restarted, only for Punk to lose in said restart.
Restarted after the Shield got involved, which was against the rules that were laid out.
Due in large part to your snitching, I might add. And you know what they say about snitches? Nobody saw anything, yet Punk wasn't taken for his word in that crucial moment. I'd call that explanation enough. One of the greatest champions of all time.
Whatever.
Whatever? That's what CM Punk's so mad about. That right there. Whatever. Show him some respect.
He's not even the champion anymore.
Well, Punk believes he should still be champion. He has a legitimate argument for that belief. But we're talking about respect, which Punk has more than earned at this point.
For being the champ actually is legitimate. The People's Champion, the real WWE Champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering the ass-kicking of a lifetime to the best in the world.
The Rock is as driven tonight as we've ever seen him. The Brahma Bull, a man on a mission to get what was actually stolen from him, the WWE Championship.
Unfortunately for CM Punk, the mantra of boots to asses is very much on The Rock's mind tonight.
The cheers, the chants, the signs, the adulation. This is what it's all about for The Rock, the people. And The Rock is proud to be the people's champion.
Almost as proud as CM Punk is of being a real champion.
Will you just stop?
And the roar of this crowd is absolutely deafening.
Over 15,000 WWE fans are on their feet for the Brahma Bull, the People's Champion, the WWE Champion, The Rock.
An undeniable aura, despite his very deniable championship status.
The absolute delusion on display here is astounding. Almost as astounding as the reaction The Rock's getting right now to both Punk and Paul Heyman's obvious dismay.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk! And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Champion, The Rock!
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. Newsflash, Punk, you're not the champ anymore. CM Punk, he's won 3 World Championships, 2 WWE titles, Tag Team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner and the 2011 Superstar of the Year. The Rock, he's a 7-time WWE Face first. Setting up.
It's locked in, the Koji clutch.
That's hooked in deep. Is he going to tap here?
I don't know how long he can hold on. This looks absolute.
Wait, hold on, look at this. And he's found a way out of the hold. Ooh, great anticipation. Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion against John Cena. That is what this is all about.
And out of all the memorable moments The Rock has had, he called that title win, quote, the greatest moment of my career.
Well, you gotta understand, The Rock has sold $1 billion in box office sales, and he came back here not because he needs the money, but because he loves this business.
Face first. Setting up.
The Rock probing now, looking for an exit, and finds a way out.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive Rock, Corey. I think Punk has played his card beautifully, and the stipulation has taken Rock out of his game plan.
Well, this title means so much to The Rock that he doesn't want to do anything to lose.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in a perfectly applied sharp shooter. The hold is locked in. He's in real pain.
I don't know how long he can...
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Got the arm trapped. Looking for La Maestro cradle.
And a kick out before even one there.
A bit surprising that didn't even get more than a 1 count.
Corey, do you sense any nerves coming from The Rock?
Yeah, just a little bit, and that's to be expected when you take long stretches between competing. But listen, there's a parallel here with the greatest boxer of all time. He, too, had a 10-year gap between championship reigns. So we could say The Rock is in good company.
Despite whatever butterflies are gathering, I don't think The Rock is ever one to question.
From the top, double axe handle connects. Ascending to the top rope.
From the heavens!
Splash! Massive.
This could be it. Cover!
There's 2, and he fights it off.
This has been a hard-fought match. The calls are only going to get closer. Wants to finish this.
Launching. Oh, he paid for that high risk. And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law, and that since CM Punk possessed the title, he was the champion.
Well, Heyman is typically a liar, and he's admitted as such. But still, Punk can put all that to rest if he beats The Rock tonight. He'll truly be the champion. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
From above!
Blast off! All the way to the outside.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
Falcon Arrow. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock, and it's working.
What's CM Punk going for here?
Uh-oh.
Punk never saw that coming. And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock, everything comes with a little extra sting, a little extra discomfort.
My goodness, came down like a hammer on that arm.
And The Rock is getting dismantled.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or anything as this match continues. Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE Champion. And,
well, Sam,
and Punk now lifting his opponent up and back to go to sleep.
We might see a new champion crown.
Two. Only two?
Champions never give up easily. Case in point right there.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Things can get grim in a hurry if The Rock doesn't turn this around.
Spinning heel kick.
Focusing their attack on the arm.
But punts their way out with a punch. Wrong side. Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
This is a bad spot. He's up. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Punk goes to the jaw with a running knee and the bulldog.
Discouraging situation for the People's Champion.
Punk is determined right.
Oh, this should be it. Punk with his opponent up. Hey, go to sleep.
Could that be enough to gain the title? Trying to work the leg here.
And you can practically taste the venom. Taste.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Turns it around. Finally, The Rock's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Could be the tide turner The Rock desperately needed.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Swift kick finds its mark.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
The Rock looks to have been well scouted.
And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world goes toe-to-toe with
CM Punk now powers up his opponent and connects with a GTS. Pivotal moment. Punk the technician.
Reaching the ropes and forcing the break.
Sent crashing down by the body slam.
It's demoralizing to see The Rock in trouble here.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. Spinning kick to the gut.
Uncorks a thunderous chop. Powerbomb position.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face. Now positioned onto the top rope. Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex! And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
The Rock is not looking good here.
Oh, look at this. Floor neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
And the champ goes for the cover. Punk powers out, still going strong.
Those championship dreams stay alive a little longer as this classic continues.
Neckbreaker. he might have something else in mind here. Turns that back on CM Punk. Spin kick to the midsection. The Rock hoping to head this attack off with a pass.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
Taking out the arm, great strategy. Punishing power slam.
Counters.
Struck with a calf kick.
Your legs go numb. Sound strategy going after the torso like this, making it extremely hard to breathe with each targeted attack.
Countered with a backdrop.
Spin kick to the midsection. Sheesh, a painful looking chop.
Mongolian chop. Oh, right on the arm.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
The Rock has to devise a new plan here. We're seeing more offense directed toward the head.
A smart strategy in any situation.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
Is being handled here.
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
Oh, what an axe handle.
CM Punk completely dominant, and this will end things. Good night, GTS. This may be the challenger's moment. CM Punk looking to shot. Double underhook lift, simply too heavy.
Into a backdrop. And The Rock is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
But Rock has to keep the pedal at full throttle while he has the opening. Oh, clothesline stops that move in its tracks.
What a suplex. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
The Rock has got to get his wits about it. Crack your knuckles. We've got a Donnybrook here.
There's electricity running through this arena right now.
Will it be the spark for one of these competitors? Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Boom. Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Spell absolutely nothing technical about this. A true blue hockey fight underway. Well-placed shot gets the final word. Punk devising something.
Man just won the title with the champion's move.
There's Terrence changing his mind, going for something different now. Unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at him with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to the Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on The Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there. Just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk down with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman gonna hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has The Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost got blasted, but The Rock put down with the goal to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
Going for the pin, title on the line. Oh my goodness, Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new WWE Champion, CM Punk.
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall with his precious WWE Championship, CM Punk is vindicated in making that choice.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Banga coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Flanked by his devious representative, Paul Heyman, the Beast Incarnate is a three-time WWE champion, the 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe no holds barred favors the Beast.
Heyman staring intently at his moneymaker. Remember, Heyman tossed Punk to the curb when CM Punk told him, "I don't want you in my business, but I want to remain friends." As soon as Punk couldn't make Heyman money, Heyman said, "See you, bye."
Well, that's just business.
Well, to Punk, it was personal. Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
You know, CM Punk, when you see him in the locker room, he's always that guy that likes to joke around. He's always loose. He's always ready to go. But today, there was a different feeling around CM Punk. The intensity was there. CM Punk was completely focused throughout the entire day because he realizes he's headed into a fight. A no disqualification fight tonight against Lesnar, a man who outweighs him by 50 pounds.
CM Punk almost defeated the undefeatable, the Undertaker's streak at WrestleMania. But this could be the biggest fight of CM Punk's life.
And let's not forget the list of injuries Brock Lesnar has given to CM Punk over the last month. There have been 4 stitches into the chin of CM Punk. He caused rib injuries, a knee injury, and ankle injury as well. Brock Lesnar just feeding on Punk in recent weeks.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the Beast, that he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that, to show he still is the best in the world.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
I truly believe that if CM Punk wants to stand a chance tonight, he needs to remove all focus from Paul Heyman and concentrate squarely on Brock Lesnar.
That's easier said than done, Wade. Punk had Paul Heyman out of his focus at Money in the Bank. He told Heyman he wanted to go it alone. And that night ended with Heyman pushing the ladder over right as Punk was about to grab the briefcase. The Beast now is being contained.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Lesnar timed that just right. Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense
Takeoff. Whoa, look out.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here. Looks like he's ready to knock things out of the park here. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Again, Punk is headed out of the ring.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous. And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition. Everything working against Lesnar now.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here. Right on the arm.
And now he's back into the ring.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this. Taking this fight back into the ring.
Reversals, reversals, and more reversals.
Caught that. It reversed it. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Smothering offense from Punk here. Uh-oh.
He saw that one coming.
He's in a precarious situation. Driver spiked him.
Ascending the ropes.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop.
Brock here now. Not used to being without the momentum.
You don't see Lesnar flustered like this very often. From the top. Body on body.
Wow. Triangle armbar, submission hold in. Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how much more of this he can take.
Yeah, something's got to. Lesnar looking for any opportunity to break this hold. And it looks like one has been found. Able to slip out of that situation.
Stops the kick. Dragon screw. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Shoulder into the midsection and a pin going for the 3 count.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Oh, that is doing whatever it takes.
And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
Late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the beast The impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the beast incarnate.
Heyman once again proving his value, making an ultimate sacrifice for his client. Punk dodges out in time. Power slide here, but sliding out and snapped down with an inverted DDT.
He got the shoulder up in time.
That's smart, taking the one to catch your breath.
Good reflexes from him there. Taking the shoulder to them hard there.
And as is so often the case when a man faces Brock Lesnar, Punk finds himself taking on early attacks.
Nicely done, managing to save himself there.
Just a violent suplex. Lesnar getting the better of his opponent on that one.
Still fighting back. Look at him go. Punch lands.
No signs of either combatant backing down.
Lesnar on the wrong side of that exchange.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Just emptying everything they've got now.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
The God of Sleep GTS from Punk.
Will that sew this up for Punk?
2. Oh, he kicked out.
If anything, this has just pissed off the beast incarnate even more. I didn't even think that was possible.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
2 aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality.
Countered by CM Punk.
Sequence of reversals there.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds. One counter met by another.
Ringing the arm, and now getting tied up like a pretzel. Just punches to the gut now, trying to desperately fight their way out, and the hold is broken. And backbreaker.
The body continues to take a toll. You can just see the complete agony written on their face.
All of those targeted attacks on the body, on their midsection, just a complete lack of remorse here. The ferocity.
Punk looking to finish this with the Anaconda Vice, cinching in the end. There it is, tapping out.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman, this is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his Future Shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
Then again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now, this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak and CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day.
It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now, and I don't think anyone has given reason for Drew's wrath more than CM Punk.
It was 27 years ago to the day in St. Louis when the Hell in a Cell structure first surrounded the ring. The Undertaker faced Shawn Michaels in an epic battle. Since that night, Hell in a Cell has made history.
It's made history while simultaneously tearing flesh, shattering bodies, ending careers, and altering lives.
You can see by the look in McIntyre's eyes, he has one mission here tonight: to end CM Punk for good.
CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And there's really no room to mince words. These men want to end each other's careers. They want to maim each other. They want to send each other to the hospital.
Well, if sending your opponent to the emergency room is the prime objective, I can't think of a more suitable setting. Punk has to tap into that side of himself tonight if he wants to walk out of the cell or out of Atlanta at all. He said that Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
McIntyre said earlier, this is not going to be a classic. This is not going to be cinema. This is going to be mutually assured destruction. This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career on the top,
Dominating double axe handle.
connecting with a sharp elbow.
Emotions running high, and this is the pain Punk promised to deliver onto McIntyre.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
Good night, and CM Punk is in control.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now.
You gotta think about this. Drew McIntyre was never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's gonna be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre's been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding his own vision?
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. CM Punk looking to end it, cinching in the Anaconda Vice submission. It looks like the Scottish kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
Maybe Punk's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Bounced off the skull. McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot? Boom! Boom! No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. The opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, go, 2, sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this. Ooh, that's gonna echo in your ear for a bit.
And CM Punk is in control.
Yeah.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, GTS connects. The lights are dimming for McIntyre. On a well-placed calf kick there.
Triangle armbar, submission hold in.
Solid grip on this hold, not letting go. And, oh, McIntyre's fighting out of the submission and escapes.
McIntyre.
Air raid crash.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs.
Oh, stiff wrench shot. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now. About to be locked
locked in. Here we go, guys.
Got the sharpshooter locked in deep. It looks like the Scottish Warrior is beginning to...
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Able to capitalize on it.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Vice grip.
Absolutely. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Oh, smacked with the wrench.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
McIntyre turns things around.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, there might not be.
Roundhouse kick on the mark.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
And remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective. And all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away.
No! McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go to sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.